Right now.
Go.
Hey,
how are you?
Hey.
Happy May the 4th be with you day.
Yes, Star Wars Day. And Audrey Hepburn's birthday, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great. It's actually,
Wow, Jeff. Some vinegar there, buddy. You okay? We're starting a little soon, aren't we?
no,
Don't look at me like that.
I'll look at you any way I want to.
All right, hold on. Let me just get Jeff. Let me just Photoshop Jeff out of the shot real quick.
Wow.
30 seconds.
There you go. That's just not right.
I'll just chroma key Jeff out.
Blue.
Move everyone over.
Which one? Which one?
It was bluish. Light blue.
She's
You
gonna
gotta
get
You gotta find the one
That's
with the
the easy
with the,
one.
No, it's soap.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I had throw up.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
What did you
good
have? He took it. Oh,
Are we
my
live?
goodness.
she had soap. Yeah, we're live. Yeah. Hi. We're all just sitting.
We're a minute and 30, and people are on their phones. We're eating jelly beans. Hi, everybody.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Hey.
Happy Friday.
Hey,
Good stuff.
this week's been a hell of a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
So
It's fair to assume.
What are we here for today?
yeah, I don't know. What are we here for? We're here just.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We're just hanging out.
Who said
They're
it
just going to
didn't?
watch us hang
We're
out
here for
today.
Deadpool.
We're here for no. We're here for.
No.
I think we were supposed to talk about Avengers tonight.
Oh yeah, I heard that
That's
movie came
right.
out. I heard it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, don't spoil it for
Breeze-
me.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, hold up. If you haven't seen it, so I'll go ahead and give the lovely. Oh, I have a boxing box, don't I? I'll go ahead and give you the lovely ideal here. If you haven't seen it, you need to stop now.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing, hit the little X button, hit the mute button, and then go see the movie.
And then come back and watch it later.
Watch this later.
Right.
That's so nice of him.
Exactly, because this is the last and only warning you will be getting for the remainder of the evening.
Yes.
So, with that said, oh my god!
Poor Spider-Man.
As I'm sitting here eating
Poor
in my Slayer
everybody.
t-shirt, it's great.
Poor
I
everybody.
just
Yes.
feel like I
Yeah.
can count 3 shall say a spoiler.
Okay, so most surprising death, go.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Most surprising, Gamora.
No, I saw it.
I was surprised by that.
I think everyone realized before she realized, indefinitely.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
huh, you can't get the Soul Stone now. And I'm sitting here like, you're an idiot.
You're like, run.
And then she was like, oh, damn, I get it now.
you don't love me. He goes, the stone doesn't know that. Grab, throw. And I'm like, the stone apparently doesn't care.
Yeah.
I would say the second most surprising was Black Panther.
Yeah, there was.
Oh,
They
yeah.
hyped him up for an entire movie, and then
Wakanda
Well, I was surprised that they were able to penetrate
Wakanda.
Wakanda
Yeah.
through going underneath.
No, they didn't even go underneath. They opened the gate.
Well, no, yeah, but then
that machine went under.
the machine went underneath.
Well, yeah, because it just destroyed the land it was
Well,
sitting
that's what I'm
on.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying
The gate doesn't keep anybody out. First of all, it's just a shield. It's just a.
No,
it's,
it was-
it doesn't keep people out. People can come through anytime they want to.
the Jatari came through rather scarred when they finally started.
That was the
piloting.
new gate. When it sits there normally, it's just a rouge. It's
Yeah,
just
but that's what we're talking
just a
about. is
projection.
That's what we're talking. Get your phone. That's what we're
It's like
talking
the
about.
island on
Jatari.
Lost.
And the big zappy plane. The big dome of ouch, as the Jatari
Big
quickly-
dome.
The dome of ouch.
What else do you want to call it? They're literally like sacrificing limbs to get through. That they're not sitting there going, "Oh, it's fine. It'll grow back or something." No.
I was definitely getting Resident Evil throwbacks, and I saw that I was like, oh my god, that sounds like a mutated,
laser.
crazy zombie
Yeah, they
dog
were.
from
Those
hell
were
monstrosity.
crazy.
They were weird.
They were.
Oh my
Jesus,
God,
the
yeah.
hosts are like gremlins. They multiply. Thanks, Slink. I'm just the keeper of the gremlins. Let's see. Don't feed them after midnight.
Don't get them wet.
I
Take them
failed.
to Wakanda.
I failed all of them. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'll lock the doors or something.
Yeah.
The gate was frying those creatures pretty good. Yeah, it was. That when you said it was a Resident Evil, the Resident Evil vibe, I completely thought you meant like the laser grid, like slicing them up. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. They're like shoving their hands through and realizing I don't have my hands anymore. Mildly problematic. I can't fight without that. I'll just bite stuff. And then Captain America came and double shield bashed them. That
What
was
about
cool. I
Red
like his
Skull
shield.
popping up in a movie?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing here?
I was just like, okay, it was death. Oh God, it's not okay.
No.
You more than death.
I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be Mistress Death. This is cool. You're not Mistress Death. You are the opposite of Mistress Death.
Yeah.
You're just an asshole.
I also have a new hatred of bubbles that count as a death. My death for my love of bubbles. Because I'm like, oh yeah, bubbles. Wait, no. Go back to being a gun. Go back to being a knife.
Go back to being literally anything more useful than bubbles.
See, the bubbles is a little throwback to the Marvel fighting game.
Oh.
They did the bubbles in a game.
Did not even make that connection
Wow.
till just now. Oh my God.
That's cool.
Oh, there you go.
Did not know that.
Oh man.
Black Panther
on
was the
your
least
phone.
effective death.
All of you.
Oh.
I'm not
Well,
on mine.
that's because there's
It's just
comments
sitting here.
coming through.
And
Who's
I'm reading
commenting?
the comments just fine.
Then you know it just doesn't matter.
What does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. What was
You guys
your
need to talk. I'm not going to say a word for the next probably an hour. So it's all
Why?
good. Just doesn't matter.
what was the character that you were surprised didn't
Whatever.
die?
Iron Man.
I was
Honestly,
surprised Iron Man did.
yeah.
Yeah, and Captain America.
Captain America was a big
Yeah,
one.
I was shocked that he left Thor and Iron Man too. I really thought Tony was going to go. I
Well, first
figured
of all,
he'd be the
he
first
didn't
one.
leave anybody.
Well,
He didn't have a choice who died.
okay, well,
Yeah.
whatever the thing was that
Right.
The
you
thing
know,
is, versus our predictions, though, he absolutely, we all thought he was going to die. No contract renewal. We're like, okay, RDJ is gone, Captain America's gone. It's going to be be the ones who have their contract still will be the remainders, and that just wasn't the case.
I
actually,
think they did that crap on
You do-
purpose.
I think they did that too, because I guarantee every one of them's got a contract for the next 10 years.
oh yeah,
At least
No.
one more movie.
That or
No.
they've already filmed majority of it and their part is over and then their contract's over.
Yeah, exactly.
But we
Right.
still get another movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, for example, I don't think. Yeah, I would say we're guaranteed the next Infinity War movie, which it won't be called Infinity War 2 or anything like that. It'll just be in another Avenger movie. We're getting that next year, right around the same time. That'll be the conclusion. Which, of course, if it's following the comic stuff, people are going to come back. Some people are going to come back. Not everyone, but some people are going to come back.
who do you think will join?
Captain Marvel, 100%.
Marvel?
Yeah.
That one-
100%.
Well, yeah, that one
I hate
obviously.
I hate to push it out, but they spoiled
mean,
that one.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I was surprised that
Maybe.
Fury died. That was a death
yeah.
that
Mother.
surprised me.
I mean, of all the deaths,
That
of
was the
course.
best way.
That
To
was the best.
It was cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I would.
No.
I'd like to see Adam Warlock. They teased him in the end of Guardians 2,
yeah.
and he's a really important. He's the keeper of the stones, so that would make sense for him to introduce him. A personal pick between, I know Slinky will get mad at me if I don't mention him. It would be really, really cool if we got to see Silver Surfer.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Surfer assists in Infinity War and helps smack the gauntlet out of Thanos' hand, and then Black Panther gets to try and grab it and go, this is a mistake. I can't control this, and throws it away.
And any kind of redemption on Fantastic Four would be great.
Yeah,
Any kind. Any representation
She
would be
turned orange.
right.
People
Now,
don't turn
only-
orange.
Only the rabbit survived out of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes,
Yeah.
the rabbit survived.
They foreshadowed that when he said it's time to be the captain,
Wow.
Yeah.
and now he's
There you go.
he's the sole surviving member of Guardians of the Galaxy. He's got to be the captain.
Can I just mention how Drax, just in that moment where he was the invisible man, I'm like, I'm ready to have my heart broken,
so
and you're making me laugh right now. Can you not?
He's just sitting there, just like, I'm invisible.
That's probably my favorite
people.
meme right now. Is I prefer the original Invisible Man, and it's that meme of like, no, I said the original, then it shows the actual classic Invisible Man, then it says no, the real one, and then it has Drax with his little nut snap. This is perfection.
Do you think? All right. So I know exactly. Slink wanted to point out when Peter was saying, I don't feel well. That was his spider senses tingling,
Yeah.
knowing he's dying, and he
There-
doesn't.
Right.
So that was heartbreaking. All right.
Yeah,
so
that
I'll
was
give it to you.
that was a little rough.
Yeah.
Because you could tell he finally was like, when they said, "Hey, you're an Avenger now," I had that look like, "Holy crap, I made it! Like I'm not a joke anymore."
And that
You
even
know?
hurt Tony.
Yeah.
That even
Right.
hurt Tony. And
Well, because in the
yeah.
beginning, Tony's talking about wanting a kid and everything.
The
and
kid is-
Peter's the closest to a kid he would
Right.
Right.
have.
It's his adoptive child, and here he is going, Mr. Shark, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. And Joey's like, I can't stop this. How do I stop? I had one rule. Aunt May is literally expecting this kid to walk off the bus here in like 6 hours, and that's not gonna happen now.
Who says that? Who thinks Aunt May's maybe dead?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair. Aunt May could be a pile of dust right now, being sucked up by a dust.
That was the other thing that was kind of weird was they had like at the end they showed like actual like civilians and people like just normal random people just proof.
Well, I mean, because half the
universe.
population.
Yeah,
Half
but
the universe is.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably one of my more
crashing.
surprise deaths was the helicopter pilot. You know, did not expect him to go
Oh,
down,
never.
and then a hole is coming down. I'm like, okay, guess
Very
that, yeah.
specific person to lose. Just like,
Right?
wow.
Like, there's a good and a bad way to do that. That was a bad way to do that.
Yeah, because how many passengers were on the helicopter, and
Right.
they're
Right,
dead
and
now.
in the building. So
Yeah.
the people that didn't disappear into dust, well, you're kind of screwed anyways.
And it kind of applies to everything. Like a roller coaster operator, that person just stuck on a roller coaster now forever.
Right?
Oh, that would suck.
Or no, one of the spinny things.
Oh, yeah.
Or the one at the fair.
Tilt-a-whirls. No.
Exactly.
That would be
That's your life now.
You're never leaving. One way in, no way out.
Although there is a fan theory out there that Thanos just created an alternate universe, and that's where everybody went to. So that's where he's sitting in his own little like purgatory, essentially.
Yep.
That is his perfect universe, and that's where half the population went. And now there's going to be this whole.
Well, that's kind of what we were talking about
Well,
earlier.
yeah, but there's another theory out there that
He's actually
Thanos is actually dead.
See,
Yeah.
I
I've
don't.
heard that
No,
one,
I
too.
see that.
I really don't think so because the glove user does have certain immunities to that. I mean, he would snap, and the glove's not going to choose him.
But his
he's
glove
wearing
is
it.
pretty much destroyed.
Destroyed, but still it was destroyed up
And it
until
was still with
after the
him.
snap, and he used it to get away again.
It wasn't
so-
with him though.
It wasn't with him at the
Oh,
end.
no, it wasn't.
It wasn't when he was in that wherever he was. He had no glove.
Have it.
He may have taken it off, but when he snapped his fingers and he used the portal to go back and leave, that glove was still in his hand. That was the way he used the Tesseract to get away. So I don't think the glove is unfunctional. I just think it's not.
He used the
it's-
Tesseract stone.
Yeah, but he was still using the glove. It was the gauntlet is what allows him to go through, allows him to control the stone. So he was using that to get away. So something tells me where it's more like an Inspector Gadget where it's just glitching every now and then. He's gonna like reality stone and turn his own glove into bubbles and be like, well, that wasn't the desired effect. Hold on, grabs the reality stone, turns it back into a glove. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. As Captain America already punched him in the face 3 times.
Another surprise was when Vision died. Like he actually the first time when they thought he was gonna pull a quick one over on Thanos, and then he just stands there and was like, yeah, that's nice little trick, but here, let me do this, and he twists time back, and everybody in the theater was like, oh crap! Like, like what is this?
By
Yeah.
the way, that was a brutal death. Just ripped
Yeah,
his forehead out.
it was.
She's like,
Yeah.
he's like, there's still a whole lot of vision there.
Not no more.
There ain't enough.
No, yeah, that was
Frontal lobe's gone, man.
that was
That
crazy.
was crazy.
He just
That
shook
was
it
just
off
nuts.
like it's like when you reach into a bucket of water to grab like a sponge or something, and you shake the sponge off. He reaches in, gets the stone, kind of shakes what's left of Vision's head off, and goes, "There we go. Oh, good."
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
I still
walks
think
back together.
Thanos is dead. This is where he meets death. Death goes, I'll put you back up there, but everything goes back to the way it was. And this time he doesn't snap his fingers because he's like, well, I could die again. Don't want to do this. It brings in the whole Deadpool thing.
The problem, it would be within. It would be within Marvel. Marvel will own Deadpool as of 2019 because Disney takes back control of it. So in theory, since that movie released in 2019, they could include Deadpool. This could be where he meets Mistress Death, and this could be where Thanos, condemns him to immortality, which would be awesome.
But if I was Darth Vader,
But I'm not sure.
I'd have just killed them all with my sword and done it and get it over with.
Implying Thanos doesn't turn your lightsaber into a Twizzler.
I'd use the Force on him and I'd break his neck.
He would turn that into a balloon animal. It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
He can turn his neck into a balloon animal all he wants. I'd still snap it. Because I'm Darth Vader.
He would turn your hand into a balloon animal.
See, we're trying to put some of the fourth in here today.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Oh,
But
Oh,
you
we
know-
didn't tell Dina that.
Yeah.
Think of a character.
You got to be a character, but you can't be Darth Vader. You can't be Princess Leia. You can't be.
Chewbacca.
Han Solo.
Boba Fett.
And who are you, Dylan?
There you go.
Dylan is the one X-wing fighter who
Poe.
died.
He's Poe.
All right, got you guys. So a little bit of the fourth.
So I would say
I would
Padme
sit
then.
here and I would call Thanos and say I have a message for his mother, and that's how I'd handle that.
Really? See, as Chewbacca, I would just have Groot feed me branches and just beat the heck out of everybody.
Stick.
Yes.
Stick.
If I was Boba Fett, I'd just take the flamethrower and cook the bunny.
Hey, Jodie
rabbit.
Lee Rodriguez is in.
I
Seen the
guess as
Hey,
Leia, I
Jody.
would try
Oh,
to
excuse
just
me, I can't
distract
read
him
the
and
comments.
confuse him.
Someone says, Ronald says, hey, Eddie.
That is Spider. He plays in
Spider.
Iron Merman cosplay.
Nice.
Yes, pretty awesome.
That's
Captain
Really?
Marvel
Oh, I
was
know,
the way
yeah.
the new X-Men got
Iron
introduced to the
Merman.
Disney lineup.
I'll
No.
show you some
I was a
pictures.
get
little
that,
bit
Michael.
disappointed that
it like a
Captain
half
America
Aquaman,
survived that
half Iron Man?
incredible blow to his head and it didn't just implode out the other side. And then he just gets up and starts walking around. That bummed me out.
Slinky says tomorrow is Revenge of the Sith. Or Revenge
Revenge of the Fifth.
Revenge of the
Yep.
Fifth. Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of cool. But you know, so I guess I'm back now. So
I do
my whole damn list.
I do have a minor issue with one of the deaths that I didn't see coming,
Okay.
and that was 100% Loki. I didn't expect
Yeah.
Loki. His
Whoa.
neck snapped right off the. I'm like, all right, cool. We're 5 minutes in the movie. I wonder how Tom Hiddleston's going to handle the rest of the.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
I feel like that was it. That Templar just died.
Just
all of
Yeah.
them, just bam, everyone
like-
just dropped dead. Like that was it.
That was
Well, then.
Jody is
ridiculous.
asking why the Hulk didn't change.
Because he was
He's scared.
emasculated.
Yeah,
his ass
I think
beat.
I think he got his feelings hurt, and then I think he's still recovering from Ragnarok with all that he was handling. And I just love how they acknowledge the awkwardness between Natasha and Banner. They're just, hello, this is awkward. Just continue.
No, I think it strictly came from the beating he got on the ship.
When X's still have the same group of friends. It's like,
Right. I mean, he got his butt handed to him.
well,
He's
it's like,
always
We've got a Hulk, and Hulk comes smash, and then Hulk gets the crap kicked out of him, and it's like, oh.
the Hulk doesn't lose.
good.
He's never lost a fight. The closest thing he's lost a fight is when Thor went all God of Thunder and kicked his ass. But even then,
Yeah.
Hulk cheated to win again. Like, whoo, I still won. Doesn't matter. I won. So he's never lost a fight yet. So when Thanos just took him out like it was nothing, no stones activated, nothing, just pulled his hands off and then just beat him senseless. It's like, well,
I think there was a similar issue in Ragnarok where after they had that big gladiator battle, when they're running around the city and oh my God, Jeff Goldblum is just looking everywhere for them. They're like in these huts and he's like, okay, I need the green guy now. I need to come out. Now we know it was the opposite. He needed to control him to not have him come out. And at that point, Hulk wasn't reverting back to Banner.
Right.
So we had like the reverse issue in Ragnarok. So I don't know if that kind of ties in because they left pretty much right from where that big battle happened is where they took, like where Infinity War took place or it started. So they were on, what is it? Actually the ship Ragnarok was where we left off in Thor and then we picked up in Infinity War. So I think that was still corresponding with what was happening to Hulk, but I saw it a while ago and I didn't see him back to back. So I'd have to watch
He
it
just pushed out. That's
Sid.
to
all.
see.
Sims,
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. You get your crap kicked out of you, and you're like supposed to be the biggest, baddest thing there is. It's like, why bother?
Sims made a pretty good point. Hulk at his angriest could take out Thanos, and I agree, kinda. If we're gonna assume Hulk's at his angriest, then I want Thanos at max power, which is with the gauntlet, and I don't think with the gauntlet Hulk could win.
No.
I think
No.
you're adjusting reality, you're opening portals. He literally won't be able to keep up, and then the Power Stone, keep in mind, just wipes out all organic life on the planet. So he's like that was one part I'm surprised he never really did the whole. We watched the Celestial do it in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. He just kind of bopped his staff on the ground and everyone's gone. The whole planet was just erased. So Thanos never even did half the power that one stone has. He used the Reality Stone a good bit, changed up, made it look like this place was, it's A-okay, he hasn't destroyed it yet. Nah, it's gone, it's broken, everyone's dead. It was, I don't think Sims, I don't think so. I think Thanos with the gauntlet could still dunk him.
Yeah.
So some people might hate me for this. I like Thanos.
I do too.
In his mind, he's doing the right thing.
I was just going to say, you actually
It's
kind of feel, you actually at some
Go back
point
to
you kind of
perspective.
feel
Isn't that
bad for
amazing?
him.
I didn't feel bad for him.
Well, I mean, you
Like,
do, because, I mean, you know, he misses his, you know, he remembers how his planet was. He remembers how, all he wants to do is watch the sun. You know, he said, he goes, I'm just going to go sit, watch the sunrise, and have it be the way it used to be.
The way he described it, he's like, listen, he was like, I don't want you guys, I don't want other planets to go through the heartbreak I went through.
Right.
He's like,
But
I watched
they are.
he's like, I watched
Yeah,
my
but he thinks he's-
entire race die. He's like, you have half of yours left. Now, you may think, well, it's only half. Do you know how many half of the world is? He's like, that's a lot. He's like, you still have a lot of friends and family, a lot of people to love. He's like, you guys can come together and fix this problem. I don't want to see you guys die. So I'm sitting here like, okay, you have it. Believe it or not, the Mad Titan had a heart there, which was odd.
And he does have, I mean, he did
It's like, it's like liking Negan. You don't really like Negan, but you know,
Right.
I love Negan. What are you talking about? I love Negan.
You understand
He did shed
the
a tear.
perspective. Yeah, well, lots of people can shed tears. He might have had like dust in his eye or something. But, like,
his eye.
you can understand his perspective, but he sounds so Hitlery.
So does Negan.
Like,
Well,
the thing
yeah.
is,
But he
though,
put people to work. He fed them.
Well, so did Hitler.
well, at one point in the movie,
For a
didn't they
short
say,
time.
Oh, he killed everybody.
Well, yeah,
you know,
the people
Even
that
his
he
own
wanted.
people.
they said
People
that
he
he
wanted to.
basically did genocide. I mean, he
Yeah.
wiped out his...
But it came down to this though. The whole point what that Thanos was trying to say is it's not that he hated everybody. It's not that he wanted to rule everything. It's the fact that half the galaxy and all these planets were overpopulated and they were starving and dying.
So what is he gonna do this like every 2,000 years or something? And
He may
just
have-
hey,
who knows?
poof, well, have fun.
You might have to.
That's the other theory out there is why not double the resources of the universe versus minusing the
Right.
population or again creating another universe. That's where that theory pops in. But yeah, that's definitely a very
'cause that's
Hitler-ish
I don't
approach.
like that.
Yeah.
Word.
The Hitler connection, I would say no, because he didn't choose. It wasn't only this race or that race.
No,
he didn't
it was
choose. It was-
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Random.
So in that respect, he's not the decider. He's not godlike.
No, and he even said that. He even on his own planet of Titan, he said the point is nobody picks or chooses. It's not rich, not poor.
Right. It was
the
everybody. It
gauntlet will
was
just
definitely
choose.
equal.
It is what it is.
Equal opportunity. You're gonna die.
Yep,
But
it's either you're going to go or you're not going to go.
well,
right.
with his planet, it was just a random lottery. It was going to be, well, we just collect them all and kill them systematically.
Kind of
Well,
like
like
on
he
the
told Gamora,
flashback
he
where
was
he had
like-
the group here and group here.
Yeah.
Right.
Someone's
Like
calling.
they
I
might
wonder
have
if we have a
just
caller from
hit
the.
And-
randomly, but
Oh, someone is?
Gamora's planet.
I hear it.
And he said it worked.
We forgot to announce that. Yeah. we
Yeah,
forgot to
he said
announce
it. Oh yeah, the question.
If
He's
we,
answering right now.
if nobody answers it, we'll have to throw that out there again.
Lizzie Pop Tart says it was to appease death. I think so. I honestly, I'll go back to that. I honestly, I don't care the glove or no, or the gauntlet or no gauntlet. I think he's dead, and I think this is a whole way of bringing in the whole Deadpool side of it, because that's how it's all got to happen anyway. Because Deadpool can, right now, he can die, cut his head off, right?
Yeah.
So, to give him the powers where he doesn't die, Thanos has to curse him with life, right? If you follow the books, if you
Immortality.
follow, what's
Right.
that?
Who are you talking about? Deadpool?
Is that a winner?
It is a winner.
Hey!
I'm
Where's
trying
the t-shirt?
I'm trying to
Show 'em.
trying to push it through, unless
Grab
you
it.
guys already heard it.
Oh, jeez.
Nope, didn't hear it.
Well, I'm trying to push it through.
This one. Oh.
Wow.
Hello?
What?
Nope. Can you come back here and help?
Yes.
We're in
All right,
space.
I'm right back. I'll go help. I know what I'm doing.
We're in
All right,
space
We
now.
have stationary
Yeah.
Cool.
I was like, wait, did I do that? Oh no.
Hey, Michael, some comic relief meantime? Technical difficulties?
I don't have anything to do a magic trick right now.
You can eat some more jelly beans.
Ooh.
Yes, let's all eat a jelly
No,
bean.
Explain what it
Actually,
is.
Not all.
Here.
Oh,
Explain. Not all.
man, you're so good at eating jelly beans.
Yeah, go ahead.
They
Go
are
ahead. Just go aahead. Tell us what you think.
All right, well, this one's red.
Harry Potter
red, trust me.
jelly beans.
This one's red, and
There's
red
two
means
different
danger.
flavors on 'em.
Hit it.
Or I'll just-
Gray with
Yeah.
blue spots.
What is it?
Gray with blue spots.
All right.
Gray
Nope.
with
Our,
blue
our
spots.
Don't tell
call
'em.
should be here. You guys should be able to hear
Ready?
it.
I have to find it.
You can
Okay.
hear you. There's still an echo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guess it?
Okay, yeah, you guys can hear him?
What did you have?
Yes.
Can you hear
What
me?
color was yours,
Here you
Bree?
go.
Yo, guys, hey, Jeff, shut up.
What?
Let the call in guy answer.
Oh.
Oh, we have a call.
Yeah, all right, go ahead, man. Let us hear it.
My answer was hentai.
Yup, you got it. It was absolutely hentai. He had himself some
Awesome.
he had himself some tentacle hentai up in his
Now, who is
bookmarks.
this?
That is
It was
fantastic.
a U.S. congressman.
Who's the caller?
No, who's the caller?
Oh, the caller. Yeah, give your name and information,
this
please.
No last name.
This is Rob.
Ralph.
Okay.
Ralph?
Hey, Ralph.
Rob.
Rob?
Where you from, Ralph?
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa. That's awesome.
All right.
So you get this fabulous T-shirt.
Yeah. Doctor Strange T-shirt. Very
Yeah,
cool.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is you're going to when you don't hang up, because Dylan will put you off, and then he'll take your information, and then we'll ship that right out to you.
Absolutely. Let me go take care of your
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being
Thank
a nerd
you.
night. That's awesome.
Very cool.
And all your friends are jealous.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, brother. That's so
I like
cool.
that, Dina.
I like it.
I like the
She
presentation.
doesn't.
She's like,
We have
like
our
Vanna
own
White.
van now.
Thanks, guys. I grew up watching
Should've
Wheel of
just walked
Fortune
down
one
the
from the
Yes.
That's awesome.
only reason I was
great.
invited.
No, it's not. Wait a minute. Who was it? Someone asked, is Thanos the ultimate Marvel villain? Jody.
No.
No.
I don't think
Yes.
so.
No.
There's
Like the
Galactus.
Ultimate?
Who?
Galactus.
The Watchers.
Way
well,
bigger.
Watchers aren't villains.
Yeah, but the Galactus, I mean, so Silver Surfer still is with Galactus, correct?
At this time, I don't know.
Because we don't really, he didn't get destroyed because that was a different genre type
Yeah,
of.
we're ignoring those.
Right,
crappy
exactly. We
movies.
don't. So right as of
exist.
right now, Silver Surfer is doing Galactus's bidding, correct?
Probably.
I mean, he is in the
think so.
he is in the comic
Yeah.
book. So okay, so that's cool.
Yeah, I guess it's more perspective of like who's doing the worst, who is the most powerful.
Slinky says no, he's not. Okay, well, Slinky, who's he working with, dude? Slinky is he's the Silver Surfer dude. So
Yeah.
Or is he responding to the is Thanos is the worst villain for the?
I don't know if he's the worst. Again, I honestly go back to the whole
He
thing
says
of
Silver Surfer's way more powerful.
well, that is how. Slink, is that right? Isn't it Silver Surfer that knocks the glove off or the gauntlet? I keep calling it a glove.
Yeah, it's really a
It's
gauntlet.
a
Alright, Michael
gauntlet,
Jackson.
whatever. Does he knock it off? He probably does. Can't wait for Disney to get a hold of Fantastic Four and start bringing in the. Oh, that's Michael. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah,
I like the Fantastic Four.
I like the first one they did. I didn't like the one.
the newer one
the
they just
reboot.
did.
No.
Yeah.
I like the reboot.
I mean, the
The
first one I
reboot
didn't
sucked.
mind, especially because this is before we took this huge turn into superhero movies and got
Yeah.
this huge thing that we do now. So I didn't mind the first one. I mean, looking back, it's like, yeah, it's cringy.
I know you guys are going
Yeah, watching it now.
You guys are going to
higher
cringe, but I even like the
expectations.
Green Lantern.
I would say I just wanted to come back and say real quick that we have an awesome fan base. I just got a fan to say hentai on air. You know how happy I am right now. That's
Slim says he does
fantastic.
knock it off.
He does. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I think
After a few
Dylan
attempts.
even talked about too is Silver Surfer's the one that gets it off of you.
Silver Surfer's a badass. Like,
Yeah,
hold on,
oh, he is. No joke.
Let's not down talk Silver Surfer.
Right.
Surfer is
No one's down talking
as
him.
hell.
Whoa, calm down. Pull your
But-
britches back up.
What?
Eat a
No, I'm
Snickers.
I'm dead.
Eat a Snickers.
Eat a Snickers.
You're hangry.
If you don't have a Snickers, I gotta.
All right,
Pretty
Michael, we'll
much.
see you later, buddy. He's got to run. I would
But-
do it again. Rob, he's funny.
The Herald.
So it'd be kind of cool if they brought Surfer in the next movie.
It would be very
Do
cool.
they own the rights though?
Fox, yes. So as of 2019, they will.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
Fox
he's on
loses
Fox.
everything in 2019.
All Marvel entities. Well,
Yeah.
no.
Because
it's
if I
not-
was
they
Darth
don't-
Vader, I would own it all.
They don't. They don't
I'm just
lose
saying.
it.
If I were
It just
Han Solo,
Disney
I'd just
gains
run.
them.
Run, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
'cause-
good at that.
No, because Solo can't. I mean, he'd just be like, "I'm out of here, man. Y'all are on your own."
You can't outrun the finger snap.
Nobody.
You're done.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
He'd put him back in carbonite again. Yeah. He'd say, "Here, stay there."
what would Leia say?
I think she would try to confuse him. And
Leia would just be a slave.
That would be confusing. Did you see her in the slave outfit? Oh
yeah,
my, I was confused.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I was confused.
Oh, well, confused is not the word. More like,
Distracted.
yeah, distracted.
Good word. That's
That
a
was a good one. Yeah.
that's a good word.
And see, that's why I chose Padme. Very diplomatic.
yes.
All right, excellent.
See, I don't know if diplomacy would help Thanos either. Thanos is just like no one cares when the snap is made. It's done. My job is done here.
See, Leia would be a better liar than Gamora was.
Would probably
No.
be a little more tactful in the whole getting away thing or
Yeah.
stalling to kill herself versus being killed.
I would say because
Right.
Leia may be that, but she's like, oh, of course she's a better. I feel she's a better liar. I agree there, but I don't think she could watch her sister be tortured. Like assuming Nebula were her sister, because when she lost her planet, she was distraught. She was like,
Well, but that's a whole planet versus a
But she
sister
has
that
a-
like
she
you
has a heart.
borderline hated your entire life.
Talking about Gamora's planet?
You have
Yeah, well, no, Leia.
You have Darth
when
Vader
Alderaan.
That was so sad.
hunting them down on Cloud City, and she goes, I have this feeling, like I almost like I left the stove on. I think I may have left Luke at the bottom of Cloud City. Can we turn around? I know we're being chased by Imperial fighters right now, but can we do that?
But at the
I
same
think
time,
if she was
like,
watching her sister being
Don't wait.
tortured-
You just got
I was saying,
to. You got to speak up, or you
but
got to
Leia didn't really have an option for the most part. Like I feel like they were going to go after because Alderaan was a test for the Death Star because I didn't know it was going to happen regardless if she spoke or not.
That's right.
So she was kind of screwed no matter which way she went.
Yeah.
So
I was
Right.
that's why I related it more towards Luke. 'Cause it was the whole she has a lot of empathy for siblings and family. So it's like, all right, flip everything around, risk everybody's life to save that. I think she would have given up the stone's location as well.
I think she would have been more sneaky about it, though. Like, she would have done
Should have hit it
something,
in a droid.
right? Or like taken poison so that she would die, and Thanos wasn't allowed to kill her. Because he saw her stab herself, but if she'd taken poison, he wouldn't have known.
She would have made Groot swallow it.
That's it.
Two things.
But you know, go ahead.
Ewoks versus Thanos.
Ooh.
Ewoks versus Thanos.
Yes.
That would be
Or
funny.
give a Ewok the glove. The gauntlet.
Oh God, we'd all.
No,
What
because
would
then
happen?
They're all just giant.
it would look like Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. Oh my, that was interesting. You know,
That was hilarious.
I thought they would have made a bigger deal out of the snap. You notice how subtle that was?
I also feel like it was because they. I don't know if they ran out of time or not. Because by the time that movie was actually over, I was so like enveloped in everything. I was like, "Has it been 2.5 hours?
Yeah,
Is that
it went by really
I'm like, is this
quick.
intermission? It's not titles, right? Like, this is
Yeah,
what-
it went by quick.
The snap destroyed half his body. Like it ruined half his body. He's
Yeah,
got
I know,
burns
but
head to
I mean,
toe
but-
on one half.
But
He
the
looks like
actual,
Two-Face
I
right
figured
now.
the snap would have been, it would have been a huge,
epic.
Like, lead up.
big deal. And
Yeah.
it was like,
like he's like, oh, got it.
It's so
Anyway,
quiet
bam.
and everything.
yeah, it wasn't even a, it was more of a,
Yeah, it was just
I'm
subtle.
like, really? That's it? That's
Was
all
it
A
you're
little
going to get?
dainty slap.
It's like,
snap.
yes.
Hey.
Hey, girlfriend, watch this.
You say dainty, but half the universe is gone.
I don't care. Doesn't matter how many
Man,
people
woman,
died. It was
child,
just done.
Squirrel,
It was just one of those-
like dog.
I'm on the new infinity diet. Bam.
A million pounds gone.
Are animals affected by it?
It says life.
Well, obviously not. Rabbit stayed around.
Well,
but he, yeah.
Groot's a tree.
Or
that
Trash Panda
destroyed
and
it,
or
so-
Rabbit.
True.
Right. So like
You
half
don't know if your
the.
pet dog or spider or lizard would
Man.
just
No, they're
disappear.
right.
But like he's
can
doing
you
this
imagine?
to preserve resources.
Life is
But
life.
yeah, life is life. But if he's doing it to preserve resources, if you cut out half life, then you're still cutting out half the plants and the fish and the animals and stuff. So
No,
you're
because
still
those are
kinda-
edible.
But they're still life.
But they're
I
still
mean,
edible.
technically, people are no. I would recommend
Yeah,
that.
it depends on where you're from.
Right? Like, I mean,
That's
how do they distinguish between this is life that's for sustenance and this is life that's life?
Oh,
The
I'm
gauntlet
sorry.
knows all.
I haven't.
Wait, but like,
I haven't.
so do
Well,
they
obviously
save
it didn't
all the
because
cats
Groot's gone.
in America, but they killed half the cats in China, or like kill half the cats in China or something like?
No more cats in your Thai food.
You. No, actually, believe it or not, I have the answer to that. You guys ready? It's very, very simple. This is Marvel's answer to everything that when someone has a question. Plot holes. I'm not listening. La la la. You can't make me answer that. La 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 la. You can't make me answer that. Plot holes.
Okay.
And that's essentially how Marvel handles when someone has a question. They're like, "No, I don't feel like answering that. It's a plot hole." The insert. I don't know. Have fan theory then.
While we're on the topic of plot holes, I think there are like 3 major moments where you just want to slap somebody.
Okay.
First one being Wanda, who for not just removing the stone. Vision's like, there's no difference from me doing what Captain America did. Let me do this. This is going to save thousands of people. Let me do this. She's like, no, but I love you. And you're like,
Right.
but it's millions of people. So, and like, there's like so many times like, Wanda, get the stone. Wanda, would you now get the stone? Okay, now you're gonna go for the stone. Why'd you wait so late, girl?
Right.
Why'd you wait so late? And then
I know the one you're gonna say.
But you know who screwed up for everything?
Star-Lord. I would just be like, I'm like, we were right there, boy. We were right there. We were in the end game.
All you had to do was shoot him in the head. He was over.
Like, we could have taken the gauntlet.
Somebody should have just backhanded him before he even touched him.
And then the time came when he did try to shoot him, and it turned to bubbles.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, you're too late. Sorry.
You're useless.
Like, we were 2 seconds away. Take the gauntlet, then you get all...
Right, with the gauntlet. Like, whatever you want to, let us get the gauntlet first.
Oh, here's a go. Okay, first of all, Rob says, if Star Wars was a long time ago, how long would it before it catches up to the current timeline? That's kind of be cool to be expected by the MCU. And then Mark Rodriguez says, did only the character with powers die? Now that I think about that,
because Thor's still alive.
Thor's alive, and Thor commands lightning.
Captain America's still alive.
Iron Man, Cap.
Technically, Bucky died. He had like the genetic arm, but he didn't really have powers.
Yeah.
Who?
He's
Bucky.
He has the
He
Cap
died.
treatment though. They both.
But he died.
Super serum formula.
Hulk lived. Banner lives.
Banner was.
Right.
And
and even
Thor
Rocky,
left,
you
and
could kind of...
Thor's it for...
Didn't Scarlet Witch?
She died.
She died. Who's the
Black Widow?
She has that superpower.
Nebula.
She's just super
Nebula
smart and
lived.
sexy.
Yeah.
Except for that blonde hair crap.
No, I did not like that. Not a fan.
Yeah, Strange is dead.
Strange is
Yeah,
dead.
he died.
Black Panther's dead.
Because I thought for a second Stark was just left in space alone. I was like, well, how the hell is he going to get back? But Nebula's still there.
And Mark says that
Strange.
Thor's a god, and Captain kind of got his powers from
The
him.
stones are stronger than the gods, though. That's confirmed. The Infinity Stones make the gods look like a bunch of pansies. The Infinity Stones are so strong that Celestials are like, it's the perfect weapon for me.
Yeah, Thor's axe was pretty...
Ego.
Oh my God, no, Thor is
pretty interesting.
The
Doctor
Stormbreaker
Strange made that comment that out of the 14 million views of the world he saw, only one would work.
Yeah.
Then earlier he said if it came down between a stone and Stark, he would let Stark die. But then at the end, he let Stark live.
So he said that before he saw the 14 million.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And then after you saw the 14
So
million,
he
when he
knew
changed his mind.
giving that stone would...
because they're in the end game.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Has to survive that point.
I think between that one and then always forget his name, but the gatekeeper from Asgard. I think both of them, both of them saw something that made. That's why he had to send Hulk. Because if you had the options of Loki, Thor, or Hulk, and why he didn't send Thor back to Earth versus Hulk, that kind of confused me. Like, so clearly Hulk has something in the end game, and I think that Thor too definitely was.
Well, yeah, but he also knew that if the ship got destroyed, Hulk would die.
Right.
So
that's
Thor's a god. He can survive in space.
Right. So that's why I'm like, there's a couple things. I'm like, I feel like everything's happening for a reason.
Turned to rubble.
The plot hole that Boss Tech thought of the day, and I now that I've thought about it more and more, I really agree with. Why is the handle for Stormbreaker still okay? Thor's axe. It's Groot's hand, and Groot got dissolved.
That's
Groot's
right.
dust.
Think about that.
That hand is still part of Groot. It should be dust. There's no magical enchantment saying, "Oh, the stones can't
No,
touch me."
because once
the
it dies,
stones are everything.
if your existence is erased, every piece of DNA of your existence will erase, which means the handle of the axe will go away.
A great argument is Bucky's arm didn't just clutter to the ground. It left.
It did.
Cap's weird shield glovey things, those are gone too. Or no, Cap lip, never mind. Oh, bad example. The spears the Wakandans were holding, gone. Nothing just clattered to the ground. Their clothing.
Yeah, Black Panther's necklace is gone.
But he's gone.
Well, yeah, but he's gone. But everything, I'm just saying,
all their
technology,
the people who faded away, everything that they were holding on to, everything that was part of them. If it was part of them, it went away too.
Except for Groot.
This one tree, and two's just like, ha ha.
I think that just really depends on if once it's separated from Groot, does it still have his life to it?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
then,
It's his DNA.
But once it was joined to the axe, why? Like, that made it this epic thing. Then it was a part of the axe as opposed to part of Groot.
Well, that's what I got thinking. I was thinking, well, maybe the axe itself kind of took over and protects it.
Well, you can also argue that the handle's not alive. When you pick up a hammer at Home Depot, is the wood still alive? No, it's inanimate now.
Well, I don't know if you.
Yeah, but it still carries. If it's wood, it'll carry the DNA from the original tree.
Yeah, DNA, but it's not living.
Yeah, that's like is it still like an active living force, or is it just like dead wood on the ground, or it's just
Groot is a living,
separate?
breathing tree. The handle no longer is. It's just a piece of wood. Like, if, for example,
I still think
if I go and cut a limb off a tree.
Well, there's that whole pot thing. I'm not answering that question.
Right. But I'm going to give a very Disney answer. The power of friendship, guys. That was it.
Oh, wow. You have been trained well. Holy crap.
Speaking of DNA, it's stuck in there, man.
It is there.
The power of friendship.
The axe head and Groot's arm are such great friends. It wouldn't
Exactly.
let them.
Were they all going to come out at the end and start singing "You Got a Friend in Me" or
Yeah,
something?
no, yeah, it's Disney. There's bound to be a musical in there somewhere.
World?
Yeah.
If it's Disney, there's a musical in there somewhere in the works.
Yeah.
It's a small universe.
There's a trailer for Infinity War of the cast singing the Brady Bunch.
Oh, yes. That was hilarious.
That was fantastic.
It's there. The musicals are written.
It's writing itself.
Oh yeah, you know the rides in Disney's are gonna have musicals. You know the shows when the heroes are walking around are gonna have sing-alongs, and you know that your kids or future kids will know all of them.
I think I would actually go on It's a Small World if they started replacing the little mannequins with like little hero dolls. I would actually go on it more often.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be as creepy.
And it's just Hulk like swinging Loki from side to side.
That would be fun.
I just when you said that, I imagined like Groot, like he made a bunch of like rope swing, like vine swings for everybody, and then you have like Hulk at the end just swinging him over Tom Hiddleston around the air, just like.
But then they would also have to have Bucky and Rocky spinning around shooting everybody.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Gonna get that arm.
Oh man.
So would Star-Lord be on Pirates of the Caribbean?
I don't know. Right now,
I think they're
Star-Lord
trying to-
is on that.
Star-Lord, well, he's dead. But
He's on the
gone.
crap list
Yeah, but
right
He's
now.
on the shit list.
Thank
I was
you.
like, we could stick him in Space Mountain. Just stick him in the
door
dark.
box.
Right?
Everybody.
Let him think about what he did.
Or what? The Haunted Mansion. Stick him on Haunted Mansion.
So, although minor Avengers, wouldn't Arrow and Ant-Man break their house arrest if the world's under attack again?
I think the house arrest idea was just something to cover up for now.
Yeah.
I quite literally think that the Ant-Man and Wasp are locked away right now. They're in a predicament in which they can't come out. There's something stopping them altogether, like other dimension, other planet, like Thor Ragnarok and whatnot. They're gone. There's a reason why why wasn't Thor in Civil War? He was in boo-hoo nowhere, like the trash dump of the universe is the way they explained it. Mm-hmm. So
It was a family thing.
Yeah, it was a family. All right, explain.
Was he out looking for his father like Superman?
No, we watched Daddy die. He was on Earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He was
technically
on
he
Earth.
was. Yeah, technically he
Odin?
was out
Yeah.
searching for Odin. Found out, hey, Hela's a thing, and she's mad, and that was a whole thing.
Yes.
So your sister's pissed.
Right. Be like, by the way, I'm your sister. I'm gonna fucking kill you now. You're like, okay.
Or at least rip your eye out.
Yeah. But I mean, oh god, that
Break
too.
your hammer.
There's too many Guardians of the Galaxy bits that made me laugh way too hard than I needed to. I'm like, I'm having conflicted emotions, and you're making me laugh way too much.
Well, they're like, he's like, listen, if we're gonna save the world, you're gonna need more than one eye. And he hands him that eye, and Thor grabs it, and I wanted to pause it right there and go, don't put that in your eye. Here's the thing: he's Rocket Raccoon, and he doesn't have pockets. Where do you think that eyeball was?
Where's he been hiding
And
that thing?
Yes.
and then 2 seconds later, Rocket reads his mind. You may want to wash that, and Thor just goes, poop. And I'm like,
Yes.
Pink eye.
That and
Yeah.
the bit with Rocket where he asked Bucky about the arm. He's like, I'm gonna get that arm, and I'm like, he will though. He will.
I will guarantee you, if Groot did not get erased, and Bucky got erased, and Groot and Rocket saw it, he'd be like, no, the arm. He'd
Yes.
dive for the pile of dust and be like, damn it, the arm is gone.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was kind of
worth
hoping there'd be a
anymore.
resolution in this movie, and that was the end credit was Rocket trying to steal the arm.
That would have been
Digging through
funny.
the rubble. Where is it? I know it's
Right.
here.
I guess I'll just have to wait for the fan comics to come out. Just go that way. Oh man.
True.
It's gonna be great. Bucky's gonna become, Cap's gonna die. Bucky's become Captain America.
Who's gonna lie? Patty
then-
Ray says poop eye.
Who's gonna save them all?
Well, I was saying, here's the thing. Bucky will be sitting there. He'll pick up the shield with his new arm and be like, yes. He's like, I'll take up the mantle. And then the arm's gonna pink off, just tink, fall on the ground. And Rocket, I got it. He says, start the ship, Quill. They're gonna pull up and drive away with, fly off with the arm in hand, just drive by it. It's gonna be great.
I don't think Bucky would have been Game Cap.
No, I don't think so.
Winter
White
Soldier's
Wolf to
become
him.
Winter Soldier's become Cap before. He's become Captain America.
But they've already
in
hinted
the,
White Wolf.
Yeah.
But the other thing I read was Spider-Man being dead. There were other Spider-Men. I mean, it wasn't just him. So I mean,
in this universe, we're
kinda.
not sure how many are there because we
They are.
know
there was more than him.
we know Gwen Stacy's not a spider yet. So Gwenum, whatever the hell you want to call her, Spider Gwen. That's the word I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I hate her. Sorry, I like.
But she may,
prefer
she could
Gwenpool.
find out that if he's dead,
Gwenpool.
Gwenpool,
Gwenpool.
Gwenum, all of her different variations.
Oh my
the
God.
only one that's cool is Gwenum because her hoodie turns into a giant mouth. That's badass. We know Gwenpool hasn't her powers yet. We know Miles Morales doesn't have his powers yet because we met his uncle, and his uncle's like
and Dr.
19. Thank you, Donald Glover, for showing up, being the Prowler, and getting webbed to a car. Dissolves an hour. Don't worry.
So Mark Rodriguez just made a cool comment. He says, when Doctor Strange saw the 14 million ways to defeat Thanos, was he actually sacrificing himself because that was the only way?
Yeah.
Or how was it in the comics, and who actually can beat them?
As far as the comic book storyline versus the movie, or what's happened
Novice
so far.
tomorrow saw this movie.
Did they all die?
die? No, not everyone. Just half.
No.
Half. Well, all right, a little more than half. I'll give you that because there's a lot of people
Well,
that.
say a little more than half.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
there's
was
a lot of
way more than half. I
major-
mean, there was only
important-
I think 5 that left.
He's like perfectly.
Oh no, there was more than 5 that left.
Well,
He's
because
like-
I was
no,
sitting.
there's more 5 that are left.
that are left.
Oh, yes.
Iron Man is still alive.
Iron
Rabbit,
Cap.
Nebula, Rabbit.
Captain
Nebula's not.
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah, Nebula's.
Nebula
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
but she's not an
she-
Avenger. She's not.
She's a
She
yeah,
still
but
counts as helping?
she's kind
She's
of
alive. but She's
Right.
helping
Black
now.
Widow.
She doesn't like Thanos.
Yeah, but she turns into.
Exactly.
Nebula, I would say Nebula is listed as a Guardian of the
That's
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's listed as a Guardian, so technically she's still around. Cause the Guardians of the Galaxy is anybody who hates Thanos, pretty much. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of people
Yeah,
that
so
are
then technically
technically
it's just
included.
Rocket.
Even Iron
Everybody?
Man's been a part of it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't count this last adventure.
Well, no, in the comics he was part of it.
Oh, that one I didn't know about.
So yeah, you have Widow, Black Widow. Black Widow? No, she's
No, she died.
No, she died.
Did she,
No.
okay.
No,
she
No,
did.
no,
She's
Witch
still there.
died.
It's
Witch.
Scarlet Witch died.
Yeah.
So you
Scarlet
have
Witch is
Black
gone now.
Widow, Cap, Iron Man,
Thor.
Nebula, Thor,
Rocket.
Rocket, Banner.
Banner.
Yeah,
Yep,
Banner's
Banner.
around.
Fine.
Chick from Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wakanda.
I always want to call her
No.
Yeah.
Michonne, but she's
Michonne.
not
Yeah.
Michonne.
No.
Michonne didn't die.
No, she.
No,
No,
she's
she's
still
alive.
listing everybody
Yeah.
who's safe.
I'm
And
counting all
so's
alive.
his sister. She's still alive.
And his
Yeah.
sister. Well, her sister's far more useful than him anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
Let's be
so
real.
cool. She's like, I'm just gonna make Black Panther suits for all of you. So let's do this. But you're all getting vibranium suits. We're kicking his ass next time we see him. Like, that's the spirit. So we've got 9.
At least.
At least. I don't know. I don't know if the. Okay, another person I'm kind of mad at. I saw it on Facebook. I didn't realize I was mad at him until I saw it. Where the hell is the librarian? I'm not protecting.
No, he
I'm not
went back
Oh,
to China.
Wong?
He protected a China.
I'm not protecting you. I'm
Or not
protecting
China.
the librarian.
Back to the
Oh,
sanctum.
Wong.
No, they
Oh,
asked.
the
Back to the
monk?
sanctum.
Wong.
Wong, yeah.
No, he's
Yeah.
dead. They said something about it in the
Oh.
movie. He's dead.
They never
No.
say
They
that.
said I
No,
he's not
he
dead.
left in the portal and
Yeah,
said.
he went back
So
to the
you
portal. He said
protect
he
the
had to guard the
sanctum.
house.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
He's the
somebody.
last
I
protector of
thought
the sanctum.
Iron Man asked
No,
Nope.
Doctor Strange. No.
Strange
No,
dead.
he's still.
because there was Banner and
Yeah.
him, and
'Cause I thought he
Banner
was.
said, "Where you going?" He's like, "Someone needs to guard the
What
sanctum."
about Thor's
Right.
brother?
And he
Thor's
asked Banner, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm going to make a phone call."
Loki's dead. Loki got his neck snapped 5 minutes in, unfortunately. Rest
So,
in peace,
all right,
Richard Hiddleston.
So we have 9 left. So how many people
So we think-
died? Not
No,
including
Patty.
Loki.
I-
Because
Loki is
What
dead.
about oh my
Well,
god, I always forget their names, but they're the 2 ones that are under Stark. It's Falcon and
They died.
They both died.
Falcon
Yeah.
and Rhodey.
Both of them. Oh my
Yep.
no,
god.
I thought the
I thought one of them.
no the
Rhodey's
guy.
alive.
Yeah.
Rhodey's alive.
Yeah, he's
Rhodey's
alive. So
alive?
now we have 10. We have
Okay.
10.
Yeah, War
So
Machine's
it's like-
alive, so we have 10.
That's just like I always forget
At
them because I
least.
never
Yeah.
really
But
like.
only
'Cause they're not
only
huge.
2 have powers.
That's okay.
Right.
We have enough people to high five ourselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where do
We
you
can
need
all
now?
do trust falls now.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty.
Oh, I don't know.
So if we have 10 left, how many died?
Well, okay. So the thing is,
lot.
we didn't.
Right?
Well,
All of them.
Yes.
Well, only the
Half the
ones
universe.
that disappeared.
Well, okay. Yeah. So the only ones who disappeared:
Spidey.
Spidey, Strange,
Nick Fury.
Panther, Nick Fury, Nick Fury's assistant. Who?
Yeah.
She's an important character, but I forgot her name for some reason. Sorry, everyone.
Hill, something Hill.
Yeah, I was saying something Hill.
How I Met Your Mother chick.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother chick.
Oh, yeah.
Black
Canadian.
Panther.
Yeah,
Witch,
Panthers.
Vision.
Vision.
Vision
Vision
faded.
was- that
Vision
was-
just went like
That was rough.
gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Did we say Groot yet?
Groot.
Not
Groot.
Did we name Gamora?
Gamora.
No, but she didn't disappear. She didn't
She
like
disappeared.
dissolve into dust.
No, but
And-
she
Oh,
but then
died.
Drax
I mean, she got
and
thrown off that.
Mantis and
Peter.
So we're already up to
Peter.
11.
Oh, Mantis.
yeah, we're at 12 right now.
12.
Yeah,
So definitely a lot more died.
And we're not even halfway through.
And we're not even counting Gamora and Loki because they died separately from dissolving into
Right.
dust.
The nothingness.
Yeah.
You know, I think Gamora was the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone.
Well,
See,
because-
and
yeah,
then at the
because
beginning
she
of the
told-
movie, I thought it was inside of her. Like at the beginning of the movie when I started watching it.
And I think that's what she wanted to tell Star-Lord was the secret.
Right.
Because she was like, hey, if he gets me, you gotta kill me before anything happens.
She's the key to the stone.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if she knew that, then how was she all, ha ha ha, you don't love anything, screw you, man.
I think she was trying to push the fact and like almost remind him of that. It's like, oh, haha, yeah, you don't love me. It does feel like very odd.
Kind of like a reverse psychology type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it totally
Which
didn't work at all.
No.
It was
So
really,
Star-Lord let us
really
down.
unsuccessful.
Twice.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's like
Which is
backhand on that
typical
one.
of Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Ego
Oh,
family.
yeah. Somebody should have knocked him out.
So Nicole
Didn't
said
even
she loved the
Just
movie. but
Iron Man.
She cried when Spider-Man was scared and hugged Tony.
Yeah,
now
that
I
was a
can verify
really sad
that
scene.
she was 2 seats away from me. That's my 15-year-old daughter.
She was crying.
She was
Nobody
crying.
wanted to see
Her and her
Spidey go
friend
out that
crying.
way, man.
No one wanted
I
to
shed a tear. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody wanted that.
That hurt.
that was
He was the
awful.
best boy doing his best out there in space, and he didn't deserve
Like I
it.
said, he finally, well, I think we said it earlier, it was like,
fit in.
he finally felt
Yeah.
accepted and
He became
he
an
was like,
Avenger.
I am an Avenger, man. He goes, I'm not a joke anymore. I'm not just this, rotten little school kid flipping out on buses. And,
And oh my gosh, that alien reference, I was dead.
oh yeah, that was hilarious.
You're letting the kid make the plans. Can't help but see more movies than me, and I'm just saying, yeah, that's great.
Oh man.
Now the children of Thanos was cool.
Yeah,
I
that,
enjoyed
they were
them. I
all.
enjoyed when Banner is like, well, I got my way. Get rid of you. Put the glove on and shot him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
references
big guy.
of Footloose, best movie ever.
Is it still the best movie
Kevin
ever?
Bacon an Avenger?
Is it still the best movie ever? It never was. I thought Chris Pratt was in a blood vessel popping Super Saiyan, back to being a celestial again. Flip out on
Right,
him.
just go
And
full
Thor
ego.
thought that Kevin Bacon might be an Avenger. He didn't know. He hadn't been around. for a while.
Oh, I'm from Milwaukee. Yeah, that's Earth.
Yeah, that's Earth. That's Earth, dipshit. Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, no, there's so many good moments. Oh, we got the where's Gamora? Or where's Gamora? Who's Gamora? Why Gamora?
Drax transcended right there.
I like Drax.
So
That
I
was
hate to
one of
tell
my
you guys
favorites.
this.
Of Thanos' children, I felt so bad for the brute of the group, like the big one, because he had the worst freaking day of all of them. He got like teleported to the middle of nowhere, he got his arm chopped off, he got rocket blasted, and he got killed. And I'm like, he's just trying to
have
get
that
daddy's
day.
approval, and it's just so hard.
Just smacked him away like it was nothing. I thought the Trident was really cool. I really, really liked her weapon.
Yeah, that
And she
first.
had a very anticlimactic death, though. The big spinning wheel of death, and then like a Saw movie. It's like, oh,
But you know what could have saved them all? Superman.
No.
jeez.
Nope.
no.
You know what? I don't even know.
Batman.
Power Stone.
No, he couldn't have either. He didn't crush in the first
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Like that message brought to you by a can of worms.
Yeah. It's like Power Stone. Poke. You're gone. Done. You're a purple fart cloud now.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
Nope.
Oh, man. But I have to say, that first fight that we saw with where Captain made his entrance, I got me goosebumps out like in the train station fight. Thought it was so good. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I came for.
No, I like when Cap grabbed the gauntlet and just held it there.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
of course,
damn.
it was like, what was it? Someone said like protagonist powers in the theater. They're like protagonist powers activated.
I was saying. I got asked like, oh man, why do you think Cap was able to stop the gauntlet? Plot armor. Quite simply, he's the protagonist. Of course, he's going to stop
America.
that. Yeah. As he stopped it, what you didn't hear was the bald eagle screech in the back. It's. That'd be what a fantastic. Can you imagine if it came through and it was just America that saved the day?
America.
We find Thanos and we're just like, sup, buddy? Let me just wipe you out. And it's like, oh dear.
I was waiting for Trump to come out behind a tree. I'm here! Build that wall!
But did you guys see that? There was a fan comic based around an anime, Boku no Hero, and it was like, did you see that?
Yeah. It's
couldn't
great.
take it.
Oh, by the way, we have 2 minutes. I touched that earlier, but
Oh wow, that flew by. Like the
more
movie.
than once.
exactly.
Right.
Anybody
Patty-
other than me, Mike? Seen it
What?
more than once?
Yeah, I saw it twice so
Yeah.
far.
I've seen it once so
I just
far.
saw it once.
Regular
I got to take
3D.
Mama Tech to see it.
I think it's worth going and seeing a second time just to kind of double clarify, make sure I saw everything.
I think I'm going to watch
correctly.
Civil War
Did
Yes.
anybody
and
see the
then
Blue
go
Man
back
hidden in
and
it?
see it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
see
haven't seen
crap
it
in
yet.
it.
The reference collector.
I need to go see it in the theater.
But you
Because
only
the
saw.
directors do that other TV
Oh,
show.
Brie, you saw it in the theater.
Totally. Yeah. Totally.
You saw it in the
Community or
theater.
Oh.
In what's his name? The the collector, in his
Yes.
little
Oh.
room in a
Yeah.
bottom
Yeah.
left in one of the chambers is a blue man.
I
Really?
didn't even
Yeah.
see that.
I didn't even
Yeah.
see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
well, that was when, because Thanos was masking it to look like normal.
Huh.
It was a very quick shot, though. You had to pay
Yeah.
attention. Very, very pretty. Yes, Patty Ray, they're all going to come back, honey. Because
Yeah.
All of them are going to come back.
No.
Some of them.
I
I
think
say
a
some.
lot of them
I
will
don't
come
think
back.
all
a lot.
of them will.
No,
Yeah.
I think they'll all come back and then they'll get
They'll
killed
die
off.
again.
No.
Yeah, say they're going. Some of them are going to come back. A good chunk of them are going to come back. A few of them, I don't.
Dean is
think
right. I
will.
think they've shot most of it.
Do you
Yeah.
think
If
not
Loki
more.
will come back?
That's what I would think.
No.
No.
Or Gamora? You
So-
think both of them are
Yeah.
done?
Thor.
I think Gamora is in.
Thor called that one. He goes,
Galaxy
he's been
3.
dead before, but this time.
You're right.
He's
Like,
dead.
I think
Yeah.
it's for
Dead,
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dead. I use my favorite.
Which is so crazy because his family got so big and now it's so small.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my God, I have all this family. Oh.
And it's like not even like his
Every
like his
movie he
homeland
loses
anymore.
someone.
It's like everything.
So guys, with that, we have to end the show.
No.
Thank you everyone for joining us. This is the last 10 seconds of the show. I want to tell you all to tune in next week.
Yes.
So can I get a nice goodbye from everybody?
Bye.
And we'll see you all next week. See you guys.
All right.
See ya.